for the Bull. Velasquez, 32. Werdum, the Brazilian, 5 years his elder. 242 for Cain, 236 for Fabricio. Reach is identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Presented by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Sanctioned by Consejo Latino Americano de Artes Marciales Mixtas. Presidente Sergio Jimenez. Our 3 judges scoring this contest on the Octagon side are Richard Michon, Marcos Rosales, and Carlo Urso. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This bout is sponsored by Doritos for the Bull, Metro PCS, where you can get unlimited data, talk, and text on the nationwide T-Mobile network for just $30, period. And Cinemax, La Magia del Cine. And now, damas y caballeros, this is the moment UFC fans watching around the world have been waiting for, as there can only be one champion. Live from the sold-out Mexico City Arena in Mexico City, Mexico. For the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 19 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 236 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, by way of Porto Alegre, Brazil, presenting the 3-time World Jiu-Jitsu Champion and the interim UFC Heavyweight Champion, Fabricio by Cavallo Werdum. And now, interim champion, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler and a kickboxer, holding a professional record, 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 and 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 242 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, USA, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the World, Cain Velasquez!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves and let's do this.
Wow, no touch. Velasquez versus Werdum is the 3rd title unification bout in UFC history. UFC 100, Lesnar-Mir, UFC 116, Lesnar-Carwin tonight. Velasquez and Werdum. Here we go! Tonight's Fight Club is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. They come out swinging.
Fabricio Werdum standing right in the pocket with Cain. Cain wanting to have nothing to do with going to the ground with Fabricio.
Cain catches him with the left again. What a pace early by the champion. Good clinch by Fabricio Werdum.
Good right hand over the top by Cain.
Big knee.
Constant pressure by Cain.
Velasquez out nearly 20 minutes. They love Verdum at UFC 180, but it's all about Velasquez tonight.
Yeah, the people that were cheering him are booing him now. It's
right?
I think he didn't expect that either at the weigh-ins. He's been talking Spanish for a month now.
Yeah, he's been living out here for a couple of months again to deal with the altitude. They work in close range.
And this is the type of pressure that Cain puts on guys that just saps their will, saps their endurance. He's cut. Cain's cut. The left eye. Something happened. He's touching it. There's a kick.
Werdum again wants to work that clinch.
There's a
And down he
takedown.
goes.
But
Side.
let's see what Fabricio Werdum can do off of his back. He's got to control Cain's body, though, in order to do anything. And Cain does not let him. Gets right back up.
And he had side control, Joe.
Well, those are golden opportunities for Fabricio. Even though Cain had side control, at least they're grappling. And Cain's just kicking those legs.
Fabricio Werdum. Cain Velasquez's corner is DC, Crazy Bob Cook, Javier Mendez.
Hands up!
Good jab by Fabricio. And good right hand. Oh, they're
They're both
exchanging.
connecting, Joe.
Oh!
Cain connected 2 or 3 times that time. Uppercut.
Volume by Cain. Just constant work.
Dirty boxing.
Rafael Cordero is right behind Fabricio screaming, but this crowd is so loud, I don't think he can hear him. Look at this! Fabricio takes Cain down!
Midway point of the first round.
Big knee by Fabricio.
Werdum 3-0 in 5-round fights. Tonight, his 4th. Total strikes thus far.
Fabricio briefly took Cain to the ground, but what a golden opportunity that is.
39-10 for Velasquez.
One possible option that we may see from Fabricio is pulling guard from the clinch.
Werdum with the longest active win streak in the heavyweight division, 5 straight victories.
Good
Inside,
inside leg kick, very
right
nice.
off the hands of Cain Velasquez, Joe, as a counter. Heavy uppercut
Nice leg kick by
by
Cain.
Werdum. Oh, that
Boy,
one
this
connected.
is a pace. Good jab by
Man.
Fabricio.
Switching back and forth with his stance. Good kick by Velasquez.
And good right hand by Fabricio.
Fabricio's right in his face here.
Cain is doing a great job of landing those leg kicks in these exchanges, Mike, and they will pay off as this fight goes on. But Fabricio Werdum is doing very well in these exchanges. Cain's cut. Oh,
Nice uppercuts, 2 of them, Joe.
And good right hand by Fabricio.
Take away the first Junior Dos Santos fight, and Cain really hasn't even lost a round in his career. Werdum would like to do that right here.
He dumped him
Yep.
into the guard, though. Let's see if Fabricio can get anything done. He's got to be exhausted now.
And
After
Cain
4+
steps
minutes
away
of
again,
fighting,
Joe.
yeah.
30 seconds. Tough to keep a big pace when you're a big guy at 7,832 feet.
Good front kick to the body by Fabricio. He's used that several times.
15 seconds.
Good right hand by Fabricio. Good jab.
Cain's all kinds of bloodied up.
Good uppercut by Cain.
This might be the most battered Cain Velasquez has been in a single
Nice
round.
inside leg kick by Fabricio, rather. Wow.
You don't see that very often, Joe.
Very rarely see him that bloody. And here's a nice exchange. Look at this combination here.
I need you working angles, buddy. I need you on the angles. You're staying in front of them too long. Hey, what are you gonna do for me? What are you gonna do for me?
Javier Mendez.
Work angles. Work angles. Work angles, right?
A little more footwork and go more to the body.
I want
Crazy Bob
angles.
Cook.
I want angles.
Nice work. Beautiful work.
Another thing to consider, Mike, is it's been 2 years since we've seen Cain in the octagon. That's a long time to be inactive.
602 days.
Ele era um ano. So now he saw his hand, there's nothing you didn't see it before.
Rafael Cordero translated.
You get it right for yourself. Let him work, then you go pick it apart. Use your level.
Joe, that first
Use
round
it.
has to be a confidence-building first round for Werdum to be able to be as effective as he was against Velasquez.
Absolutely, and Cain Velasquez is breathing hard.
Big time.
For him, this is the first time he's fought at this altitude. Fabricio has already fought here before. Another thing to consider is Cain did not spend a lot of time up here.
Right, and as I mentioned, Fabricio's lived here for months, Joe.
Nice jab by Fabricio. And the leg kicks of Cain.
Interim champ in the red.
Oh, good left
Heavyweight
hook.
champ in the black. Pushing forward, body kick. Head kick.
Fabricio Werdum is holding his own in these exchanges, and that is huge. Cain constantly pressing forward, and those leg kicks, that was a thunderous leg kick, and another one by Cain. Fabricio's got to start checking these.
Velasquez by 7. Insignificant head strikes. Aaron Simpson, who coached Cain Velasquez at Arizona State in wrestling, said he's a quiet kid who did everything on your death list.
Good uppercut by Fabricio. Right hand grazed him by Cain. Cain constantly pressing forward. And this is his style.
Yep.
This is his kind of fight.
This is the grinding work ethic that he displayed during his collegiate wrestling days at ASU.
Fabricio is landing more punches on Cain than perhaps anyone since Junior Dos Santos.
And the win over Junior was in 69 seconds.
There's another one. Another beautiful one. The win that Junior had off of him.
Right,
But
absolutely.
the other two fights, Junior held his own in many exchanges, but this is probably the best anybody has done for a prolonged period of time. Big kick to the body.
That first round may be the best ever against Velasquez.
Other than
and
the
again,
first round, he tagged him.
Yep. Oh, another right hand.
Cain is in trouble, Mike.
Werdum pushing forward.
Several times he's been wobbled. There he
And
gets
again.
He got wobbled again. Look at this. Fabricio spun him around.
Cain looks tired.
Fabricio has
ever
said
that
something
before.
about the altitude. That Cain is not prepared for this altitude. Beautiful leg kick by Cain there.
The altitude or the output of Fabricio Werdum.
Check that one. But Cain never stops working. I mean, his output is legendary. Even if you think he's tired, even if he gets rocked and hurt, he never stops.
Just past the midway point of round 2.
Fabricio blinking like he got poked in that left eye.
Shakes it off. 8 to left. Velasquez punches are coming from down by his waist.
That leg kick again. Always finishes those combinations with that leg kick. Another strong right hand by Fabricio.
And good hips. Uppercut.
Uppercut.
Mixing
Knee
it
up
up.
the middle.
A knee is how he finished Mark Hunt.
I have never seen Cain this wobbly. And it really looks like he is struggling with his endurance. Look at this. Controlling the
Been
neck.
out a long time, Joe.
Not just that, I think the altitude is playing a big factor here. And I think he may have underestimated its effect.
Of course, he trains in San Jose, California.
At sea level.
Yes. Look at the numbers.
Look at the exchanges. Look at this. Forget the numbers. When Fabricio is landing the shots, Cain is wobbling. When Cain is landing, Fabricio's eating it or moving away from them. And this is something that we haven't seen in a long time. I mean, really, the Junior Dos Santos fight was that one big haymaker that took him out.
Exactly.
But in the other exchanges, his chin has been rock solid. A nice inside leg kick by Fabricio. Good right hand by Fabricio.
And he follows it with the left.
And another right. Beautiful combinations
Fabricio,
by Fabricio.
very disciplined.
Look at this.
Very disciplined.
Right hand, he's wobbled.
Highly accurate. Looking for the hole.
But again, that leg kick. Oh, look at
Stepped
another
right through it.
That leg kick may come into play later.
Oh, he got rocked with the uppercut.
He's hurt.
15 seconds.
Javier Cordero is screaming at Fabricio.
Huge uppercut landed. Final seconds of the round. Wow.
Beautiful jab. Fabricio Werdum. Wow. A bloody and wobbly Cain Velasquez goes back to his corner.
Huge uppercut.
We gotta make you think about everything, buddy.
We got to take him down. I want him down.
Hey, this is not a fucking stand-up fight. You gotta make you think about everything. Look up, so set your work on it. Listen to me, King.
Get some ice on his back, Bob.
Quero que você complete essa série.
Pay attention, Fabricio.
Quero que você complete.
I want you to finish.
Saber os chutes que faz.
You gotta kick. You gotta kick his ribs. He's feeling. He's feeling. He's dropping his body, so you gotta kick.
Let's take a look at some of the amazing action in this round. Here's a right hand that hurt him. Look at this beautiful right hand over the top by Fabricio. Jab behind it, snapped his head back. Look at this uppercut. And check out this knee. Right to the chin of Cain Velasquez. Cain wobbled.
Come here, hurry up, come on.
Wobbled and exhausted at the end of that round.
Doctor's going to take a look at Cain Velasquez.
¿Puedes continuar? ¿Puedes continuar?
All right, he's good. Okay, come on.
Wow. Sixth time Cain has been scheduled for 5. He's gone the distance once.
And still big deep breaths from Cain Velasquez. And Fabricio looks fresh.
Round 3. You heard the corner of Velasquez calling for the takedown. We need to take him down.
And that's something we did not expect. We thought that they would try to avoid the ground as much as possible, considering how good Fabricio's jiu-jitsu is. Look at this! Fabricio almost rolled him over.
Let's see if Cain steps away again, Joe.
You got to be very careful here.
Just missed with that up kick. Werdum.
And Werdum back up to his feet. Werdum looking to grab a hold of that wrist and pull Cain into his guard.
Werdum looking to become the new
Nice
baddest
jab.
man on the planet. Again, snapping back the head of Cain Velasquez. Junior Dos Santos, the only man to ever defeat Velasquez.
There's something about Cain tonight that looks particularly labored in the way he's thrown. Oh, head kick! Stiffened him up. He might have hurt Fabricio with that head kick.
Powering through.
Guillotine.
A lot of time left.
Guillotine.
Werdum working
Fabricio.
it. Can he lock it in here?
It's hard to tell where his hands are clasped. He doesn't have it.
Got the knee to connect though. And more punches. And another knee. The knee finished Mark Hunt. Right here in this building. Hands up high for Werdum, down low for Velasquez. Switch. They split
Another
punches.
hard right hand by Fabricio. And Cain swollen and bloody. Having a hard time.
Never seen Cain look like this.
Guillotine! Guillotine!
Looking to lock it in. Can he get it?
He stopped it!
It is all over! It is all over! Fabricio Werdum is the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion! Wow!
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! What a performance by Fabricio Werdum! And to catch him with the guillotine after battering him with exchanges on the feet, man, and his corner called for the takedown.
Werdum the first to submit Fedor. Werdum the first to submit Cain Velasquez.
Submit him after a spectacular performance.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. The perfect beer for whatever happens.
And this is what we had said, that very few people on the planet have the jiu-jitsu skill of Fabricio Werdum in the heavyweight division. Look how he locked that up absolutely perfectly. And Cain was done. Look at this. As soon as he shot, Fabricio immediately slides that right in. Perfect technique. Cranking that neck sideways. spectacular jiu-jitsu, and the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world is now Fabricio Werdum.
He becomes the 14th undisputed champion in UFC heavyweight history. Viva Brazil! Fabricio Werdum, 6th straight win. The Pitbull, 6 straight wins. Wow. A decade later, Arlovsky's still in the picture. Tonight belongs to that man, Fabricio Werdum. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Cain has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke. And now, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fabricio Werdum.
Look at Rafael Cordero on the back. Here's Joe. Look at Rafi.
The undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fabricio Werdum. How good does that sound?
You wanna Spanish, Portuguese or English?
Let's start it with Spanish. We're in Mexico.
Yo quisiera agradecer a todos, como todos respetaban a Cain Velasquez, yo les respeto. Y quisiera agradecer a mi país, Brasil, a toda Latinoamérica que vino a verme, a mi equipo, de verdad que a mi familia, estoy muy contento. Una pelea durísima, seguramente vamos a tener una revancha, Cain y yo.
In English?
I just say thank you for everybody. I'm very happy. I just say thank you for my country, Brazil, and my team. I just myself is so hard. I have the best team in the world.
What people thought coming into this fight was that your best chance of winning would be your jiu-jitsu. That proved to be how you won this fight, but the reason why he took you down was because of your striking. How good does that make you feel to know that your progress with Rafael Cordero has gone so far? Oh, let me get the translator.
Yo he tenido muy buena estrategia. Para quien no sabe que está aquí conmigo, yo vine 35 días antes. Yo extraño a mi familia muchísimo, a mis 2 hijas, y estuve aquí porque tengo un objetivo. Solo quise a todos vosotros que cuando tenéis un objetivo, seguir adelante. I just say, I'm here for 30-40 days because altitude is very hard, and I have a good strategy, and I just have a big dream. I got it today.
You had a big dream and a big payoff. Please take a look at the big screen. Look up here, Fabricio. You can see the screen. Look at some of the beautiful combinations that you landed. Everybody's very excited. But before he took you down, that's beautiful right there. That's best world championship jiu-jitsu.
Yo estaba esperando este momento porque sabía que Cain iba a entrar en mis piernas. Entonces entrené mucho la guillotina para poder acabar la pelea. Sabía que estaba cansado y justamente agarré. I just trained a lot this movement, and I got a guillotine because I trained a long time. I know he ain't going to take down my legs. I just waiting for this moment.
This has been a long road for you, my friend. Please just enjoy this. Thank you very much for a spectacular performance. It was an honor to watch you compete here tonight.
Eu só queria falar em português para a galera do Brasil. Isso aqui é muito importante. Eu represento o Brasil e tenho orgulho de ser gaúcho. Eu sei que o Brasil está de festa hoje. E esse é para todos vocês. Obrigado, galera. Valeu.
The new heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Fabricio Werdum.
Vai Cavallo, Fabricio Werdum. What a moment.
All right, I'm here with Cain Velasquez. Cain, before I ask you any questions, please give me your thoughts on the fight.
Perdón a todos ustedes. Un sueño de vida es para pelear aquí y ganar frente de todos ustedes. Mucho perdón que no puede ser, pero es motivación para seguir, entrenar y mejorar todo el tiempo. En la próxima vamos a ganar. Perdón para esta noche.
Can you please say that in English?
Sorry to everyone here. My dream is to fight here and win in front of everyone. I didn't do that tonight, so I'm sorry. Again, that's more motivation for me to keep on getting better, to come back and win that belt back again.
How much of a factor do you think altitude played in this fight, and how much time did you spend here in Mexico City to acclimate?
Might have been a combination. 2 weeks I was out here training before the fight. I guess it wasn't enough.
Can you say that in Spanish, please, and just repeat the question, altitude?
Sí, yo estaba aquí 2 semanas antes de la pelea para entrenar aquí en el altitud. No era, necesita más, tengo que estar aquí más. Y perdón para eso.
I'm sure you'll be back better than ever, and I look forward to seeing you again inside the octagon. Thank you so much. Cain Velasquez, ladies and gentlemen.
A disappointed Cain Velasquez, a new UFC undisputed heavyweight champion. Fabricio Verdum. What a night. And the next time we see you on pay-per-view, it's back to Las Vegas for another bad Brazilian and the notorious one.